Hi everyone, welcome to Learn English with Miss. In today's lesson, we will learn about the differences between APA style citations, 6th edition versus 7th edition. What is citation? A citation is a passage or phrase quoted within your text which is supported with evidence of its source. A reference is a detailed description of the source. The following items are necessary to have a complete reference. Information about the author, the title of the work. And for this next item, it is important to keep in mind that the requirements for citing a proper source changes based on the different citation styles and editions. We will be looking at some examples in the near future, so stay tuned. This next item is the name and location of the company that published your copy of the source, the date your copy was published, the page numbers of the material you are borrowing. Citation basics. Number 1. Place in-text citations in the body of the paper to acknowledge the source of your information. This is meant to be a shortened version of the full citation that appears on the final page of your paper. For example, Rodriguez, 2003 in parentheses. Place full citations for all your sources on the last page entitled References or Works Cited. Different citation styles require different titles, so it is important to keep that in mind. Full citations are meant to provide readers with enough information so that they can locate the source themselves. Here you can see an example of the references page and an example of the sample source. APA or MLA are citation styles. Each has different guidelines for how source information, such as author, title, year, etc., should be formatted and punctuated for both in-text citations and for the references or works cited pages. Stein, parentheses 2018. This is a narrative in-text citation. The author's name is in the text of the sentence. The page number, P period 42, in parentheses, is at the end of the sentence. And in here is a parenthetical citation, parentheses, Tang and Pierce, comma, 2014, comma, page 231, close parentheses. So in the parentheses are the last names of the authors, year published, and the page number. Paper formatting and word choice guideline changes in the new edition, which is the APA 7th edition. The words running head no longer need to be included on the title page. Instead, the title page only requires the page number and the abbreviated version of the paper title at the top. The New Style version endorses the use of the singular they as an option for a gender-neutral pronoun. Citation and reference page guideline changes. The label DOI is no longer required in online resource/website citations, and DOIs can now be represented as URLs. For example, https :// doi.org. Let's look at some examples. Here on the top, you see the APA 6th edition citation style. Here on the bottom, we see the APA 7th edition citation style. And so the 6th edition mentions it as DOI : and then the DOI number. However, in the 7th edition, it is mentioned as https : DOI dot or slash 10 point, whatever the number is. For an APA in-text citation for a work with 3 or more authors or contributors, only write the first author's name and then include the abbreviation et al. For the rest. Example, Johnson et al. Period, comma, 2019 in parentheses. Now, in the APA 6th edition, you can see that it was mentioned with the authors' names. The different authors that were involved, all of their last names had been mentioned. However, in the 7th edition, it is allowed to just write Johnson et al., period, comma, 2019. The label retrieved from no longer needs to be used before URLs in an APA website citation. For example, in the APA 6th edition, it is visible and it is highlighted, retrieved from, and then the website address. However, in the 7th edition, retrieved from is no longer necessary and the website title is just mentioned. And also, in the 7th edition, there is a hanging indent on the 3rd line. However, in the 6th edition, the hanging indent appears from the 2nd line. You no longer need to include the location of a source's publisher. For example, Atlanta: Random House would just become Random House, and this was mentioned previously. Let's look at APA 6th edition for the location. As you can see, New York, New York has been mentioned right before the publisher's name has been mentioned. In the 7th edition, just the publisher's name has been mentioned. The location is no longer necessary. The format of an ebook, for example, Kindle, Nook, etc., is no longer needed in citations. For example, in the APA 6th edition, it was mentioned Kindle. However, in the 7th edition, it is no longer necessary. So I hope these examples will help you when you are citing your paper. And in today's lesson, we learned about the differences between APA style citations, 6th edition versus 7th edition. Thank you for watching and learning with me. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.